BFTB Boxing. Best fight the best. So, just taking a little lunch break. And I was just thinking about some super fights, man. The super fights going on that could potentially go on in the future. Some of them that probably ain't gonna happen because fighters are scared shitless, and then some that could, and then one that I know will happen. You know, and it's the craziest. The only one that I know for a fact will happen is Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. That one will happen. I don't know when, but it will happen. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. Man, Joshua's too scared for that fight, man. But that's a super fight. Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia. And not really a super fight, but it's a damn good fight. That's one that I would love to see. And then you have Charlo versus Golovkin. Again, not really a super fight, but another damn good fight that I would love to see. That's about all of the. Well, I mean, you can actually throw in there Charlo versus Hurd too, at 154. That's a damn good fight. You know, and I'm just gonna get these out right now. You know what I'm saying? Get some fight predictions. Put them shits on wax right now before any of them are even signed or even gonna happen. There's only one fight of those group that I'm unsure of. There's only one. That's the super fight. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. I am unsure of that fight because those are both some killers, man. That is the proverbial unstoppable force versus the immovable object. That is two head-on rhinoceroses going full force at each other. That's two full-grown bulls going at each other. You know what I'm saying? That's lions right there, man. Them one-on-one lions. Both want it. Both nasty killers. I'm just unsure about that one. That's the super fight that I'm unsure of. I mean, Deontay Wilder destroys Anthony Joshua. Destroys him. That fight will be easier than Luis Ortiz. That fight will be easier for Wilder than Ortiz. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all weirdos and fan bitches can say what y'all want. But Anthony Joshua's heart is just gone already. He's mentally beaten and broken. So, I mean, the only thing left is for the inevitable to happen. And that's for Anthony Joshua to get brutally knocked out in like 4 rounds. He keeps his head straight up. He stays right in the line. He's trying to slip the jab so that he can throw his punch. But you trying to slip the throw with Deontay Wilder, who doesn't just throw one punch. It is a 1-2. So you slip the throw, you're gonna slip and get the shit knocked, your whole jaw taken off your face. So that's an easy fight for me to judge. That's easy. Wilder by 4th round destruction. Charlo versus Golovkin. Golovkin is too bitch, man. He and his whole team, his whole squad is too bitch. They're too bitch to fight Charlo. They were eager, chomping at the bit, talking about we gotta fight our mandatories. When it came to Monroe and Dominic Wade, hey, you gotta fight your mandatories. Yeah, you guys don't understand boxing. These are mandatories. We're trying to get all the belts. We want all the belts. Get the fuck out of here, man. But when you get an opportunity to fight fucking Billy Joe Saunders, then all of a sudden it's, oh, well, the money's with Canelo, you know? But you had your opportunity to fight Canelo at 150, when he was talking about fighting at 155, and you're like, no, we're not going to do it. No, it's 150, 160. Who does he think he is? Bitch, You shut your whole life down to fight Canelo. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. And now you're talking about who has Charlo beat. It don't matter who he beat. Who the fuck did Dominic Wade beat? Charlo is your mandatory. But you're too much of a bitch to fight that man. You know you get destroyed. You know it. Matter of fact, look, I've been saying this shit, I don't know for how long. At least 2 years. At least 2 years. Billy Joe Saunders will beat the shit out of Golovkin. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody. Now, does he have the punching power to knock him out? Nope. Does he have the punching power to stop him? Make it interesting that there's some drama? Nope. But he will beat the shit out of him. He will tag this dude all night. I said it before even Billy Ho had confidence in himself. I'm like, he's just a better boxer, man. He's just a better boxer. And then the Kell Brook fight just fucking solidified it. And then the Jacobs fight, I'm like, yo, what you waiting for, Billy Joe Saunders, man? What are you waiting for? Get at this dude. And then when Billy Ho was like, fight me and I'll fight you in Kazakhstan, and this dude turned it down to fight Canelo, the guy that he wouldn't fight at 155, although he was talking about I'll beat anybody from 154 to 168. Not just beat him, I'll knock him out. Stop it. Charlo will destroy Golovkin. Golovkin is pure hype. Straight hype job. Go ahead, someone say, oh boy, he's got 3 belts. How is a 3-belt champion a hype job? Anthony Joshua's got 3 belts and he's a hype job. Hype job. They're both hype jobs. Hype jobs. When it comes to good competition, the next thing you know, they got all these excuses. Excuses. Fuck Vladimir Klitschko. That motherfucker was old as fuck. Older than Ortiz. And y'all use Ortiz. Ortiz is 175 years old. But before that, he was the boogeyman that Wilder would never fight. Wilder ducked him. Wilder would never fight Ortiz, even though he was Anthony Joshua's mandatory. Whatever, man. Lomachenko versus Mikey Garcia. That will be a good fight. But Loma will wash Mikey Garcia. Fucking Broner would have beat Mikey Garcia if he would have let his fucking hands go. Because at the end of the fight, when he started letting his hands go, he was hurting Mikey. Lomachenko does not have that problem. Lomachenko will wash Mikey Garcia. Wash him. Y'all can say what y'all want. Mikey's nice. I'm not denying it. He's nice, man. He's nice. But wasn't he supposed to fight Gamboa? What happened there? Whatever. Loma will wash Mikey. Wash him. Absolutely wash his ass. So, I mean, with the Terrence and Errol, man, I don't know, but I just don't know. Not on that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Like, man, you let Errol get up in there with you? If you let Errol get up in there, forget about it, man. The dude's relentless. Relentless monster, man. And you let him get close. But then, you know, with Bud, if Bud keeps you on the outside, he got dog in him too. So, but if he keeps you on the end of that jab, man, he can beat the shit out of Jeff Horn. Like I said before, and I tell other people, they go, oh, why are you disrespecting Horn? Why are you disrespecting Horn? Fuck Horn. I don't owe that motherfucker nothing. I don't have to give him praises for shit. Fuck Horn. Terrence Crawford is going to beat the RN off of Horn. He's going to beat the RN off that motherfucker. That's going to be Terrence's hoe for the rest of his fucking career. And you call that motherfucker Jeff Ho. Because that's what he's going to be. Jeff Ho. After Terrence beats the RN off that motherfucker. Jeff Ho. That's who he is. Jeff Ho. Anyways, I got Loma washing Mikey Garcia. Washing him. Errol and Terrence, man, I just don't know about that. I got Deontay over Anthony Joshua by 4th round homicide. He might leave the leave the arena with Anthony Joshua's jawbone still stuck in his gloves. I got Charlo beating the shit out of Golovkin whenever Golovkin decides to grow a pair of balls and actually fight a live fighter. Fight somebody like good. I mean, if you really want to be realistic, who are you going to say? Danny Jacobs, Lemieux, Kell Brook. Those are the best fighters on his resume. And he arguably lost to Danny Jacobs, and Kell Brook was beating his ass. 147-pound fighter. Did he come back and stop Kell Brook? Yes. Did he get the decision on the judges for Danny Jacobs? Yes. Did he deserve it? No. Not in my opinion, he didn't, but whatever. Whatever. I used to like Golovkin a lot. That used to be my dude. But just too much bitch shit, too much lies, and how you gonna beat everybody, and then all of a sudden everybody changes into just Floyd for 154, and then that changes to, just go sit down, man. Fight somebody or go sit down. Give it the belts. Now you got 3 killers on your heels. You know what I'm saying? You're at the top of these ladders. The WBC, the WBA, the IBF. You're at the top of those ladders. And then you got competition climbing those ladders. Now you got real killers at your feet. And now you're like, well, the belts don't mean anything. I'll just give these up. They don't really mean anything. I'll do what I want. What? But before it was, we've been saying before, the reason why we won't fight Ward is because we want all the belts. Now after we get all the belts, we'll potentially move up and fight him then. We'll potentially move up and fight everybody else. But we've been saying this for a long time. We've been consistent. Gennady has been consistent. He wants all the belts. Well, where is that consistency now? Where is that consistency now? Now all of a sudden it's, oh, well, if the WBC mandates me to fight Charlo, then I'll just give up that belt. Or if the IBF mandates me to fight Derevyanchenko, I'll just give up the IBF belt. Why? Why can't you fight? You're saying Charlo, there's nothing special about Charlo. He's easy work. Then fight him. What's the problem? See, that's the same Joshua bullshit. That's the same Joshua and Hearn bullshit right there. Abel Sanchez, Tom Loeffner on the same Hearn Joshua bullshit. Y'all say these fighters is easy work. They're nothing. They're easy work. Nothing special about them. But then you won't fight them. You say they're easy work, but you won't do nothing about that easy work. You won't do nothing about it. When there is prestige and a belt to gain, you'll go fight somebody else with neither of those. None of it. Not even the money involved. You'll go fight somebody else just because that's what you want to do. Fuck out of here, man. That's not what you want to do. It's a safe pick. But anyway, Charlo beats the shit out of Golovkin. Wilder destroys fucking Joshua. Loma washes Mikey. I don't know if he knocks him out, knocks him down, or whatever the case may be. He might knock him down. I don't know. His size matters. I don't know. But he will fucking wash him. He will wash him. Wash him. Like Loma's never been, Mikey's never been knocked down by a body shot to my knowledge. He's been knocked down before, but not by a body shot. But that's not to say it can't happen. I still think Loma wins. Period. Don't really matter. So, those are really the fights that matters. Loma, Mikey, Errol, and Terrence, Charlo, and Golovkin, and then Wilder and Joshua. That's going to be a bad fight, man. That's a bad fight. And while I even mentioned him, Dillian Whyte. You know what? I'm going to make a whole nother video strictly about that. I'm going to just keep this about my super fights, my big fight predictions. Early. BFTB, and I'm out.